So for this video, I wanted to give kind of a guide to diagnosing the Wii, the common problems, common fixes. I'm not going to go through specifics today, but I am going to go through the kind of thought process I use when I'm diagnosing and trying to figure out what to do with a Wii. I got a lot of these during the pandemic, and I ran into these problems a lot, and this would have helped me a lot. It'll take you a lot longer when you first start out, but you kind of get better as you go. And the first thing I check is obviously going to be the power, and if it does not power, I'm going to put it for parts. If it does power and it has roaches, I'm still going to put it for parts, because who wants to get a system with roaches? I don't. And I definitely don't want to even sell it like that, because people will come back angry. Now if it powers on but no display, we got to check if our Wiimote connects. If it does or it doesn't, it's going to be one of two problems. It's going to be bricked if it does. It's going to be Bluetooth chip if it doesn't. If it doesn't, simple fix. We've got to either reseat the Bluetooth chip, and if it still doesn't, then you're going to need a new one probably. And that one will probably come from the ones we have set aside for parts. So you see how it kind of revolves, it kind of helps itself here. Now if it powers on, gets display, usually it's going to be the disk drive problems, common drive problems. Disk won't even go in, it's jammed. Remove the jam. Disk read error, the laser doesn't work, or your disk doesn't work. Easy things to check. Check your disk first. Try a different one, a very clean one. Still doesn't work, it's a laser. I usually set these aside for parts, but you can set them aside for parts and then fix a lot of them at once, because it is kind of a more extensive fix for the laser. Plus you've got to buy new lasers. And the last one, I did a video on this one, so I'm not really going to talk about it, but it loads and keeps ejecting. Check out the video on that one. And displays, so drive works. So we're going to go powers on, display screen, drive is fine. Maybe the buttons are not either non-working, which I haven't run into, or kind of don't really work that well. Which actually, you know what, I lied. I have run into it once, but all I did was take the panel off, put it right back on. But yeah, you might want to replace it or take it apart and check the buttons behind it. And that's generally what I do. Just don't be afraid to hold on to it for parts, because a lot of times when you do that, you'll run into another one. The broken one will have the parts for the other broken one, and you can, kind of work it out so it works in your favor. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go through specifics in other videos, so stay tuned. If I forgot anything, let me know, please. Thanks. Bye.